Hello, and welcome back to this Tuts Plus course on creating content in your WordPress site using posts and pages. In this part of the course, I'm going to show you what posts and pages are and the difference between the two of them, with a view to helping you decide what type of content needs to be in a post and what type of content needs to be in a page in your site. And I'll show you some real-world examples of WordPress websites using posts and pages successfully. So this is the demo site that we're going to be creating as we work through this course. And as I'll show you, this site includes both posts and pages. So if I look at the dashboard for my site, here are my posts. And these tend to be news items and things that you want to list all together. So if I go to the blog page on my site, all of my blog posts are listed here. And these are included in an RSS feed. So if you want to notify people of new content on your site using RSS, you add that content as posts. So think of posts as updates, things that are going to be added to regularly, things that are going to be telling people what you're doing and what you've been up to. And then the other type of content on this site is pages. And again, we have some pages. Now, pages are for static content that isn't listed in your blog, that isn't sent out by RSS, and that is less likely to change or be added to a lot over time. So a good example of a page is an About Me page, like this one. And under here I've got some sub-pages with more information about me. And I'll show you how to create those later on. The home page can also either be a static page or it can simply be a listing of your blog posts. And that's the default setting. But if you want it to be a static page, you also need to create a page to hold all your posts. So here on the demo site, the home page is this static page, which hasn't got much content just yet, and the blog page is a separate page that lists all the posts. The other thing you can do with posts that you can't do with pages is categorize them. So here I've added some categories to my posts. So if I go into the tulips category, it will list all of the posts that have got pictures of tulips in them. So if you want to categorize content in your site and help people find it that way, you'll add it as a post and not a page. So let's take a look at some WordPress sites that use posts and pages. Here we have Ladies Learning Code. Now in its navigation, it's got 5 pages and one page that lists all the posts. So here's the home page, which is a custom home page that lists the events and the learning opportunities that they've got coming up. And you can create custom home pages using a custom template file in your theme. But some other pages that they've got in here, for example, are the Our Initiatives page. So if you click on this one, here's a static page that gives you information about their upcoming workshops. And then if you want to see all their posts, you click on the blog link and that gives you a listing of all their blog posts. Now you'll see that this all looks quite different from the 2016 theme I'm using on my demo site, and that's because they've got a custom theme, but it uses a similar structure that we'll be looking at in this course. Here's another site using WordPress, the Walt Disney Company. So there are static pages, such as the About pages, and here you've got a hierarchical structure. So for example, if I go into the Our Businesses page, I'll see some content about the Walt Disney businesses. But if you want to see Walt Disney's posts, you go into their news section. And here you've got, effectively, the blog. But it's called news here, not blog, because they're press releases and news releases. So these are all listed, again, using a custom template. Now here's another site. So on the home page, it lists featured blog posts and recent blog posts as well. And that's using a custom template. Now here, patient info is a static page where you can get information about the hospital. And then finally the news page shows all of their latest posts. And each of these, if I click on them, is a post in WordPress. It shows the date and it would be shared via RSS if you subscribe to an RSS feed for this site. And then finally, Canada.com is also a WordPress site and it uses predominantly posts. So you'll see there are categories over here referred to as sections in this site, and if I click on one of those, it lists all of the posts relating to that particular category. So it's not that different from what we'll be doing in our demo site, using categories to structure the site, but it's done using custom template files for each category archive and using design to make each category stand out. So those are some examples of real-world WordPress sites that use posts and pages for different types of content. So as you'll see, pages are for static content that doesn't change that often. Posts are for updates and news and anything that you want to categorize. In the next part of the course, we'll start by creating some posts. And I'll show you how to create a post and how to add content to it, such as images, links, and text. See you next time, and thanks for watching.